You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. All right, folks. NASCAR announced that Bubba Wallace, of course, African-American driver in the NASCAR circuit, is going to be driving this car in their races. You see, he drives the car number 43. You see that image that's on the front of the hood of the car. That was, of course, similar to the photo that Drew Brees posted. And then you see there, it says compassion, love, understanding. That's what it says there. And of course, you see it's also going to be on the back of his car. And you see Black Lives Matter is going to be on both sides of his car. Now, that's what the car looks like. Now, this also came down today. That was frankly surprising to a lot of different people. You want to understand how far we've come? Go to my iPad. NASCAR statement: the presence of the Confederate flag at NASCAR events runs contrary to our commitment to providing a welcoming and inclusive environment for all fans, our competitors, and our industry. Bringing people together around the love for racing and the community that it creates is what makes our fans and sports special. The display of the Confederate flag will be prohibited from all NASCAR events and properties. Lord Cleo, these white folks gonna lose their mind. They can't fly their flag.
Well, you might think I lost my mind when I think I'm petty when I say that I wish both of the hands on the Black Lives Matter car were black. But that's just me. As far as I'm concerned, black people...
You wish it for too much.
No, I told y'all Cleo's super black. I told y'all that.
I think black people need to matter to black people, and that we need to focus on the importance of that because that's an issue in the society. One of the impacts of normalized white supremacy that has been doing what it wants to do with some challenge up until now because of what's happening because of all these different factors. It hasn't been internalized by a lot of us, and we need to work on that. So that's why I wish both of those hands were black, because I want black folks to know that our lives will matter. But of course, getting rid of the Confederate flag is very symbolic, and people want to keep making money regardless of what is happening, and they want to not look like racists. As far as I'm concerned, a lot of what's going on here is people not wanting to be associated with racism regarding of how they really feel, and getting rid of the flag is good enough sacrifice to not be seen as racist, even while being racist. For example, the NFL, which showed they were racist in terms of how they treated Colin Kaepernick, have now come out and apologized because it's become PC to act like you care about black people. But if they cared about black people, he would have gotten a gig a long time ago. We wouldn't have to talk about him not being employed. So some of this stuff is just sheep's clothing PC drama, and I'm not buying all of it.
But Cleo, here's the deal, if I may. Are you bragging or complaining? It's got to be a good step in the right direction, or are you still complaining?
I already
that
said that I think that it's a good thing
soul?
That we moved here, and no matter how many people are in politically correct, don't like white supremacy drag, if it results in there being some legislation that reduces police brutality and the murder of black people, I'm down with it. But I'm still want to look at the fact that these factors are here, so we won't think we resolved everything because we focus on police brutality. Robert mentioned earlier about these corporations who are joining, I'm paraphrasing, but who are acting like they're part of the Black Lives Movement because they want people they want a deflection from their own racism.
Well, in fact,
even Roland has talked about CNN and other networks who are ran predominantly by white people who are acting like they care about Black Lives Matter because it's politically correct right now to act that way.
But you can't make them care or say what's in their heart.
Your concern, Scott, I'm still glad that maybe some people won't die now because cops will be put on notice that they can't do this anymore. That's a good thing.
Robert?
But it's...
Look, I'm a son of the South. I grew up watching NASCAR. So there's always Confederate flags present. The Doobie Brothers playing and Bud Light around. So this is a step in the correct direction. But if they really want to put their money in their mouth where their mouth is and not just do a lot of window dressing, it's easy to paint a car. How many NASCAR teams are they willing to sell to black people now? What kind of youth education program are they willing to do to bring NASCAR into the inner cities to get young black boys driving race cars in 10 years? The same way when Tiger Woods started playing golf, we started golf programs sprouting up around the country. The same way that baseball has invested in inner city baseball programs. When it comes to training of engineers and pit crews, what are you going to do to diversify that? So I do enjoy the window dressing. I think I'm going to watch this race on Saturday just to see if they try to run that brother off the road. But what I do want to make sure is that they really do the hard and the finite things to ensure that we're making systemic changes and not just window dressing. But he should definitely put a couple extra seatbelts on.
We're saying the same thing, Robert.
Scott, go ahead, Scott.
I don't know what's wrong with you people. We can't seem to satisfy you people. We're doing the best we can.
Who you calling you people?
Applaud us and push us further.
All right, so let's talk about this. All right, folks, back to our Roland Unfiltered video in just one moment. Ceek, of course, black-owned company. Mary Spiel owns it. They have these wonderful headphones, 360-degree 4D headphones that are fantastic, unbelievable sound. We have a partnership with them, folks, where if you get these headsets, you can actually use your promo code to get a discount. And so what you should do is use RMVIP 2020, RMVIP 2020 for these particular headphones. They're absolutely fabulous. Sounds great. And again, when you buy these, you are supporting a black-owned company. Go to Ceek.com, CEEK.com. That's CEEK.com. Trust me, you will certainly enjoy what they sound like.